Now I just woke up and we are getting ready for our Berlin trip. We will be around the Museum Insel, which means Museum Island. We'll visit Pergamon Museum and more. We are at Heidestraße in Dessau, and now I'm walking to the train station. I still have 20 minutes of walk left and I'll be at Bahnhof at 8:50. I checked the weather forecast of Berlin for today. It's foggy and -1 degrees Celsius, but it's still not that bad because it's not snowing, so it's still a good time to travel to Berlin. It's also foggy in Dessau. Now I walk to the platform. Berlin is our last stop. Zaten her gün aynı değil mi bağlı? Bütün fark edeceğiz. Bizim oraları. Now we are arriving at the Berlin main train station. Ben burayı böyle çok daha büyük bir yer bekliyordum. Genel videoları falan birbirimiz ortak kullanabiliriz. Gofret falan yerim, şey yaparız. Now we are at the entrance of the museum. As you can see, it's so loud inside, so that I cannot speak through my museum visit because it's impossible to hear my own voice. As you can see, this is that much crowded. Here we can see the map of Babylon. This is the entrance hall for the first gallery. Now we are heading to the gate of Miletus, and here you can see the animal figures, and they all represent a different god, I think. This is the market gate of Miletus. Largest monument to have been reconstructed in a museum. Roman facade design.
Di casa nostra. Devono far vedere che c'è.
This was just a gateway to a market. There was a Here we can see the model of the Miletus city, and there is the entrance to the market. As you can see, it's located there. It was very important for the trade between Anatolia and Eastern Europe and the Middle East. See the colossal statue of the weather god Hadad. These are the guardian statues. Here you can see the model of Marduk temples in Babylon. Here you can see the legendary Tower of Babel. occupied with Islam in the 7th century region of the collection of Islamic arts. You can see the modest Islamic art and architecture here. So this is the Empire of Umayyads. Stucco from Samarra. And we can see the carvings. Located in today's Iraq. Morocco. Sürçalı Medrese, located in Konya. Buralar Azeri sınıflara benziyor mu?
Benzerlik var. Sayıldığından dolayı.
Evet. Çok kullanılıyor. Aha. The mihrab of the Pergamon Mosque in Konya, located in the central Turkey. And mihrab is the praying niche for the Muslims. This creates a different image in the sunshade. They're the mosque lamps from Syria or Egypt, and you can see another detail that resembles a mihrab. These are from the 12th century, between 14th century. Here we can see another mihrab, that is the praying niche in a mosque. You see it's like the columns, and that reminds me some capitals like the Corinthian column. And you can see the decoration all around, and there's the 3D effect of the mihrab as again. This is not a praying niche, but this is for the Samaritan house, Damascus district. And there was the Jewish community now they are living in the Israel. But that exactly looks like the praying niche of the. So here you can see the scripts from Torah. This time it's not from Quran, but it's from Torah. So this is the part very different from the Seljuks and the Syrian type of mihrabs. But this part looks exactly the same as the other ones. But as you can see, this column, that's not something that you can see in a mosque. Anlatayım değişik biraz. Here you can see the carpets of the Memluk Egypt. This is the entrance hall for the Pergamon Museum.
Kentleri. Asimetrik. Asimetrik ve flat wave. Düz dalga.
Turkish carpet with its Chinese motifs.
Ama Türkiye'de bulunmuş.
Türkiye'de?
Türkiye'de bulunmuş.
Hiç yok, Azeri halısı yok mu hiç?
Aslında İran ve Azerbaycan'ın bir şehri var. Oranın halıları bayağı meşhur.
Yani İran'ın daha çok meşhuru da bilmiyorum. Azerbaycan'ın nasıl?
Tebriz halısı duydun mu sen?
Tebriz diye duymadım da hani İran'ın meşhur olduğunu biliyorum.
Halıları çok meşhur.
Acıktın mı?
Belli bir şehirler vardı. Oralarda sadece gittim.
Acıktın mı?
Liget.
Viget? Viget?
Hazırsan.
These are mainly from Iran. This huge one as well. Halıların olduğu yerden.
Aha şurada.
Moga Emperors.
Moğol Dynasty.
Mogdad ya. Öyle miymiş adı? Mogal mıymış? Mogal.
Moğol diye deniliyor. Timur zaten Moğol İmparatorluğu'nun
evet.
şeydi.
Tabii.
Süvariyle. O da İsmail. Sefevilerden bu.
Onlar size yakındır ya. İran mı?
Bu Sefevi zaten Azerbaycan
Şey mi o? Aynı yer mi? These are the ceramics from Iznik.
Türkiye mi olmuş?
Iznik, one of the first capitals of the Ottoman Empire.
These are also İznik.
Yeah, because Iznik is famous with its ceramics.
Yeah.
Osmanlı'nın kurulduğu yerler. İznik. These are from the Ottoman Empire. From the 15th century. And here you can see the tulips and the color variety. But still there is the dominance of blue for most of the ceramics, blue and white. Wow. After spending 3 hours at the both stories, we're now leaving.
Ne bileyim, hem ağrıya dindiriyor hem de sese falan.
Now it's 7 p.m. and we are back in Dessau. Now we are back in Heidestrasse. I think you should definitely spend 2 or 3 days in Berlin. But it was fun with my friend. We covered everything that we need. It was not a very long trip, but I think just for 1 day we already have seen a lot of things, and we also tried an Italian food after seeing the museum. We couldn't take a video of that moment because you're just enjoying the food. So it was a nice day first visiting the Berlin Cathedral first. Then we have seen the Pergamon Museum and upstairs with the Islamic Art Museum. I think Cathedral took like 1.5 hours, and we all also attended their praying. We have listened to the praying, waited for the praying in the Berlin Cathedral, and then we have gone to the top of the Berlin Cathedral. There you can have the 360 degrees view of Berlin.